What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this YouTube video, as you guys have seen from the title, we're going to be running through one of my favorite tools that I've used in my agency over the last 12 months or so that my mentees have also leveraged from me directly and have started using. This tool will be, I'm telling you guys now, the most important tool to scaling your agency to that 10K a month mark. It's made me thousands of dollars and it has made my mentees thousands of dollars. So I'm 100% sure it's going to be doing the same for you guys. I basically posted like my tool stack over on IG. If you guys don't know what my IG is, here's a quick picture and you guys can follow me there. But essentially I was running through some of the tools and I purposely did not include the name of this tool, which you guys can see in my IG post, and I wanted to create a video on it. I wanted to leave enough time so that you guys can sort of guess what the tool is. I can continue to use it and leverage it, and then I'm going to be sharing it with my audience, hence why I'm creating this video. But that being said, guys, the tool is called Messenger Organizer. Currently it's an underground tool, but it's a tool that you guys are going to need to add to your current software stack. And I don't say this lightly, guys. It is the most important tool that I use on a daily basis. There's not a day that I don't use it, and I could almost guarantee that there won't be a day that you guys won't be using it either. It's got to the point where I've even bought accounts for my appointment setters so that they can go ahead and leverage the same the same tools as well. But as always, guys, I don't want to drag these videos on too long. If you don't follow me already on IG, hit me a follow and you guys will see the different tools, resources, and day-to-day sort of activities that I get up to. But nonetheless, guys, let's jump into Messenger Organizer. All right, guys, so one of the first things that we're going to be running through in regards to this tool is the use cases, right? A lot of this might already be blurred in the post edit, and if it's not, then it doesn't really matter. But the really cool thing about Messenger Organizer is the fact that you guys can basically put conversations into folders or qualify leads into specific folders depending on what you want the folders to be, right? So as you guys can see here, some of the leads say AB group and some say chat. The reason why I've done that is because people that I'm going to add to the agency Blitz group, I've basically allocated them into a specific folder, and the people that I'm just having day-to-day conversations with, I've put them into the chat folder. So depending on how you guys want to structure this, you can have a sales folder, which means that you can have your outreach, you can have your following up, you can have your long-term following up. Depending on what you guys do over on Messenger will depend on how you use this software. For me, if I have people that I want to send a testimonial request to, I just add them to the testimonial folder. And the really cool thing about this is once you have different leads in different folders, you can then basically filter by folder. So you can choose the different folders. Once you click it, so let's say we choose chat, it will automatically go through and filter your entire Messenger inbox by those individuals that have been added to that specific folder. And let's say it will go all the way through. All you need to do is hit stop, go back to the top, and as you can see, everyone that had the chat allocated folder has now risen to the top. So I think that's pretty cool, and that helps you with ensuring that you're following up with the right people, ensuring that you're having conversations with the people that you want to have conversations with. So the way that this extension works is once you guys purchase the extension, you guys can do that in the link in my description. You'll get basically it added up to the top right hand corner where all the extensions are. So once you click Messenger Organizer, it will look something like this. And the reason why there's so many different folders is simply because I've got appointment setters that I've given access to, and they use this account and they just have the time of their life essentially. But we're going to be running through some of the use case scenarios that you guys can implement if you guys get this Chrome extension. So we're going to go over to the CRM section, and this is going to be the really cool stuff. So once you're over here, guys, you can have access to the leads, which is essentially all your folders laid out in a way that you guys can literally just drag and drop, see who's in what category, what folder, and you can pick them up, move them over to another folder, and it's super easy to do. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create a different video running through the use case scenarios in terms of how to actually use this tool and software. For example, the different CRMs you get access to, how to add leads to different folders. But for now, I just want to show you the capabilities that this tool enables you to do. One of the tools that I love the most is the fact that you guys can schedule messages. And all that means is you can create a new campaign, title the campaign, let's say we're going to call it outreach. We can choose what folder we want to send that message to. And let's say we choose chat. We can create a template, which is a templated message, or we can simply put one here. And all we need to do is choose the campaign starting time, the intervals you want to wait between minutes, I always recommend 7 to 8 just because we know Facebook can be a little bit picky when it comes to sending times, and then hit save. And what this will do is it will send that hello message to every single person in that folder, and then it will wait the interval time before it sends another message. This is really, really cool if you're doing outreach. So what I used to do is I used to send around 75 messages a day, but obviously that's quite tedious doing that by hand. So what I would do is I would spend a day adding people into a specific folder, and then the next morning I would go onto this section here, type in the campaign title, choose the outreach folder that I've added them into, write my outreach message, hit save, and that was my outreach done for the day. I can then spend time creating content. I can spend time, nurturing leads. So this is a really, really cool feature that you guys are going to want to capitalize on. But now let's say you don't like sourcing leads the day before and then creating a campaign. What you could do is, I believe it's the automated friend finder. This is a really, really cool feature, guys. So what you can do is, let's say you're in a specific group that hosts all your target audience, right? Let's say it's for solo pros or it's for home remodeling companies. You're going to join those groups. Then what you can do is you can scan groups at the top and it will show you all the groups that you guys are in. You will choose a group. Then you want to choose members with things in common, because those are going to be closely related to your suggested friends, which are people in the same industry or the people that you want to target. And then you want to choose the time interval that you're going to be adding and sending messages. My recommendation is always 6 minutes. You want to limit the search to keywords, which will mean if they have any of these keywords in their bio, in their profile, a friend request and a message can get sent. Or you can do exclude results containing negative keywords. I like to put them both on because that's how you get hyper specific results. And then from there, guys, you can choose the country. I just leave it blank. Then you can choose send an automated message. So what will happen is it will send upwards of 25 messages per campaign or per time you hit find some new friends, and it will add people from that group and send a message once they add it automatically. You don't need to do anything. So if I don't feel like adding 75 leads into a folder and then sending the campaign, I literally hit find some new friends and I go about and do something else. Guys, this literally automates absolutely everything that you could ever think about when it comes to using Messenger as an outreach platform. You can send automated messages to specific folders. You can find leads based on the keywords and the negative keywords that you give this software. Once you hit find some new friends, it does all the heavy lifting for you. Another really cool feature is the unread messages tab. If you're like me and you're having conversations all the time on Messenger, one of the hardest things is making sure that you're up to date with the type of individuals that you're talking to. So once every morning, this is the same routine I do every single day. I essentially go to this tab, unread messages, hit sync unread conversations, and what it will do is it will go through every single one of my conversations, and anyone that I haven't opened the message from, it will then basically highlight in this section underneath, as you guys can see, and it gives me the ability to then, okay, cool, now I can just click on this little message section right here and I can go and reply to them. So this is a really cool way if you're launching campaigns and you're getting a lot of responses and it's hard to handle. Always start your day with syncing unread conversations. And just before I forget, guys, I want to talk about one more feature, canned responses. This is really, really cool if you guys currently basically have different follow-up messages, different links that you're consistently sending, but you don't want to go over to a different platform to copy and paste it across. You can do everything within Messenger Organizer. And let me show you what I mean. So once you click the templates tab on the left hand side, you guys can literally create a template folder. So let's call this one YouTube video. Then we're going to hit save. Then we're going to create a new template. We can call this one hello. Let's just put that for now. We're going to choose the template to add it to, which is the YouTube video template folder. That's done. From this point on, guys, we're going to go over to Messenger. And as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, we have a Messenger Organizer icon. You want to click that, find the designated template folder. Then what will happen is you guys can see the message that you've added into that folder. All you need to do is hit the blue arrow and it's pre-populated within the chat. Hit enter and it's sent. That is a really, really cool feature. Like I said, if you guys are consistently sending different follow-ups, different links, you can have your booking link, for example, in one of them. You can have your landing pages in one of them. You can have your follow-ups in one of them, your outreach messages in one of them. Guys, the possibilities with this software is absolutely endless. And it just makes life 100 times easier. That's the best way I can explain it. I never need to go to a different software. I don't need to go to a different Google Doc to get different tools and resources or links. Everything is done within this within this tool, and I think that's pretty cool. And it can help you generate content as well, which is pretty cool. So you can type in write a note on digital marketing. If you guys want to come up with different Facebook posts, this is the best way to do it. You can have autoresponder. So what happens is when you send out friend requests, if people accept, there can be a preempted message that gets sent directly, which once again I think is pretty cool. So yeah guys, there's so many things that you can do with this tool, this resource called Messenger Organizer. You need to be implementing it if you're currently doing outreach on Messenger. The fact that you can even add people to different folders is insane. You can create the folders, and then like this, you can choose what folder you want to add them to. Like I said, the reason why there's so many folders is because my appointment setters are currently using it. But if you want to add them to the nurture folder, you can do that. If you want to add them to the chat folder, you can do that. Hit assign, and then everything's basically done. I think it's pretty cool, guys. Hopefully you guys actually see the value in using Messenger Organizer. And if you're one of those people that don't use Messenger as a main platform to outreach on, that's totally fine. It can literally automate adding friends, sending messages. So it's not even like it's taking away time from other platforms like cold email or LinkedIn. Use them together, guys. It's an automated tool that is going to alleviate all the stress of having to send over links, send messages, add friends, and you can do it all in one platform. So if you guys want to sign up with the link in the description, please do that. Send a screenshot, and what I'll do is I'll send over one of the documents I created for my mentees, which is a Messenger Organizer walkthrough. So it's going to walk you through the tool, the different features, the different use case scenarios, and it's just going to make your life 100 times simpler. So guys, hopefully you found value in this video. Once again, follow me over on Instagram, and if you do have any questions regarding the tool, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to create a different video walking through the use case scenario. So how do you actually go about and use these tools? How do you add people to folders? How do you create folders? All that sort of good stuff. So that's enough for me today, guys. I'll see you guys on the other side. Take it easy.